up, everyone? Welcome back to another video here at Red Dead Reptiles. For those of y'all just joining us, I'm Corey Samples. And for those of y'all returning, let's get right into the video. Today is Saturday, and today, like promised, we're introducing a new animal of our personal collection. So, today, we have out an Asian water monitor, okay? The scientific name behind this one is Varanus salvator macromaculatus. And her specific name is Spirit. Spirit here is a female. I will get into sexing, determining sex of these guys in a completely different type of video off of this series, just because there's so much to go over. And unless you've been doing this a while, there's a lot of things that you may not notice or see. You're pretty active right now, huh? Okay, so anyway, Spirit, like I said, is an Asian water monitor. So she originates from the Southeast Asian islands, such as, do you want to answer? No? No answer? No, you can't talk, Katie. All right, so such as Sumatra, or Borneo, or a couple of the other offshore islands. These guys are absolutely just amazing pets. I've had a couple people ask me throughout the time, are these animals endangered? And by no means are they endangered. They are one of the most popular lizards in the pet trade as far as big lizards go to own. So they are a ton of them, and there's probably honestly just as many, if not more, in captivity nowadays than there are in the wild, just because of the surge of people wanting to keep these guys as pets over the last decade and a half to 2 decades. If you can't see, I mean, she's just an absolute doll, just climbing all over me and loving life. So, what's not to love about having a giant lizard as one of your best friends? This girl here is one of my best friends. So, I enjoy her company very much so. This particular female should max out tops around 5.5 feet, 6 feet long. If this was a male, I could be looking at somewhere between 7.5 to 9 feet, though the average is about 7.5 to 8. Hey, why do you want to go down here? Stay up here with me for a minute, okay? Stay up here with me for a minute, you big baby. You said your big baby. Daddy's big baby. Yeah. For these guys, look, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I know on my last one I showed you an intermediate to novice animal. This specific animal right here is not for beginners. It is not a novice or intermediate animal to own. This is for expert knowledge only, or at least that's what I would recommend. A lot of people buy these things that don't have a clue as to what they're getting into, and they buy it this long, and once it becomes even a smidge close to this size, hold on baby doll, even a smidge close to this size, they lose their mind and freak out and are scared of the animal because it gets big and they don't know what to do with it. Or they start realizing what they've got to feed, or how what type of money it's going to take to maintain one of these, and they're just not about it, so they end up getting rid of them. I actually happened to get her from a gentleman who was having some issues in life and could not afford to keep her anymore, couldn't afford to house her and put her in a proper sized enclosure. So I drove to Columbia, Kentucky, which is about 11.5, almost 12 hours away from where I'm at right now, to pick her up about a year ago. And she's just been a fantastic part of my family since. She's just an absolute sweet girl. I'll say a shout out to Eric Thompson, who raised her up for the first 1.5 years. Did a superb job with her. She wasn't too much socialized with a lot of other humans other than himself. So she's real keen to men. Woo! Again, anybody who deals with these knows the claws hurt. So why I say expert only, you know what I mean? Because there's just things that some people that are beginners aren't going to know. And I should know a little better, because you're all over the place right now instead of just hanging out. Anyway, Eric, shout out to you, man, for taking care of her for the first 1.5 years. You did a superb job. She's an absolute doll. Yeah, man, I mean, you just did an excellent job with her. She is an all-around queen here at my house. She's one of the personal favorites, because she's so super sweet. And what's not to love about her? You can pull her out at any time, wake her dead up out of sleep, and she's just this sweet at all times. So, you know, it's hard not to love this girl. So, yeah. We'll call it good for this video. See if I can get my daughter out of here before we do anything else. I think she might have freaked Spirit out a little bit because my daughter's a fast mover. And yeah, we'll see y'all again in the next video. Thanks for staying tuned.